Hi, I'm Peter from Slovenly Recordings, and what you're about to see is the result of a silly vision I had in Istanbul the first time I went there in 2007 while eating a fish sandwich with Gune from the Raz and looking out at the Bosphorus. I had this vision of a party happening on one of these boats, starting there and going somewhere else. Just 48 hours after we paid about a 700 euro deposit on this boat, there was a military coup attempt in Turkey, and everybody was completely scared shitless. My Turkish friends, the bands that were supposed to play.
Like people in the end basically didn't want to come and play in Turkey, which was quite understandable, I guess, in our part as well. If you are from Turkey or like somewhere eastern part of the world, like you basically need to get a visa to be in Europe, to be in like Schengen zone, and like it takes a while, it takes like quite a bit efforts, it takes and it costs like quite a bit money for us to come, but it's what we are, you know, like focusing on right now, you know. I mean, it's hard, it's not very easy. You may not get a visa sometimes, you know, like it depends how they find you, you know, in the consulate or in the embassies.
Yeah, we didn't cancel the festival. We postponed Istanbul. We will do it someday, and we moved it to Thessaloniki. With less than 2 months before showtime, we moved the first weekend of the festival from Istanbul to Thessaloniki. Flight tickets had to be rerouted, accommodation reservations cancelled and rebooked, and a frantic search for venues ensued in a city relatively new to us.
Sì, la prima sera siamo cominciati su una barca con DJ. A un locale piccolo gestito da dei ragazzi, un gruppo di amici che si chiama Ipogio, e là hanno suonato The Basements, coincidentalmente. Ipogio significa basement, cioè cantina.
It's garage punk with a little psychedelic and moody 60s influences. We are from Thessaloniki all together.
How is living in Thessaloniki?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. We like very much to see many bands here for other countries play similar music like us.
Il giorno dopo a Amidst taverna per il pranzo, cibo fantastico, molto rilassante pure. Siamo andati a 8 Ball, c'erano i gruppi sopra, Demon's Claws, MAGNETIX, BAZOOKA.
Είναι από τις πιο όμορφες πόλεις που υπάρχουν στον κόσμο κατά μένα. Είναι τοποθεσία, είναι το μέρος, είναι οι άνθρωποι και τη θεωρώ μια πανέμορφη πόλη πέρα από το στήσιμο και όλο αυτό που έχει βουνό και θάλασσα, και οι άνθρωποι σαν χαρακτήρες, επειδή είναι βόρειοι άνθρωποι, θεωρώ ότι είναι ό,τι καλύτερο να ζεις στη Θεσσαλονίκη.
I like it. There are many students, so it keeps the city alive. University, they have a big university, but the problem for me and for many people that there is too many unemployment.
people in Thessaloniki nowadays, they don't have money. It's a little bit difficult with the money. It's about 40 or 50% unemployment to young people and maybe much more.
So there are about 30,000 refugees around Thessaloniki camp.
Thessaloniki, they are outside the city, so they don't help them being, together with the other Greeks.
So isolated?
Kind of isolated, yes. Of course, in horrible conditions. Most of the camps are not enough doctors, not good food, not enough toilets.
They live in tents.
You live in tents.
When it's summer and there is 40 degrees outside.
Dopo siamo andati a uno spazio gestito da un collettivo di anarchisti che si chiama Biotecnia, e loro facevano una festa after party con FOTZEN Power Germany di Berlino. Poi c'erano i DJ, è stato molto divertente fino alle 6, tipo. Siamo tutti molto stanchi su questo aereo.
No, the show was awful. I'll never do it again. Never. The worst time of my life.
What was it, Reverend Beat-Man? He was like possessed or something. There was like devil inside.
When I wake up in the morning, there's a pretty little baby do baby do. I am Reverend Beat-Man, one-man band.
How do you feel like being here? Being in the Aegean side of the world? How do you feel like? You feel anything different?
No.
No?
I don't feel anything different. Because human beings are always, all around the world, they are the same. They want to have love, they want to have party, they want to have rock and roll. It's everywhere the same. Africa, Syria, probably, South America, North Italy, Switzerland, everywhere is the same. Just the fucking politicians, they are always different.
What do you think about changed the location?
Well, I think it was the better idea because it's with all the things happening in Turkey, I don't think it was very safe, to play there. And so we were a little bit glad that it was transferred to Thessaloniki. It's sad for the people of Turkey, but it was good for the people of Thessaloniki.
Very happy that these things happened here in Thessaloniki. With all the problems and with everything, it's something beautiful. You see people from other countries here.
I'm from Buenos Aires. I was in Europe before. I came for 3 months just to travel and do some tattooing. And we went here for the Slovenly Fest.
It's amazing. I never been in an experience like this. It's not a 1 gig or 2 gigs, or you meet friends. It's not a weekend. It's just a week, the entire week with friends everywhere. So it's totally cool.
Ora a Lesbos arriviamo e stasera non c'è molto da fare perché non era programmato, perché dovremmo stare su una nave, non su un aereo adesso.
Oggi prima andiamo all'aeroporto a prendere i Dimen's Class, poi andiamo a Plomari. C'è un signore che costruisce delle barche di legno, c'è una barca molto bella, ci porta in giro, andiamo a mangiare in una taverna, mettiamo i dischi sulla barca.
Lesbos, you ready to party? Then drop it.
In 2013, thousands of refugees escaping war in the Middle East began arriving in Lesbos on their way to Western Europe.
This place created back in 2007, and they start making some gigs outside. In 2011, we bring here Acid Baby Jesus for first time, and it was the first garage band playing in this place, and all the locals were shocked. What the fuck is this noise? But it was amazing, and now this was the revenge, because it was full of nice people, full of everybody, you know, local students, international, so it was crazy, man. I really enjoyed the night.
We're Loud was criticized for planning in Lesbos amidst a worsening refugee situation, but not by the locals who had been devoting their free time to providing aid. The only change of plans that made sense was to make all the events free so that everyone could come.
Yeah, there were people from everywhere, man, from East and West, from all the places. America, Canada, Iran, Afghanistan, Greece, Turkey, everybody was here. We were loud, all together. That was it.
Yes, I like your music, yeah. Yeah, because it's my favorite music from England.
England?
Yeah, and I came here for help refugees, and that's why we are here. You need to enjoy that time, you know what I mean.
The original festival route from Istanbul to Athens went through Lesbos because it was the best crossing point from Turkey to Greece. Lesbos was also the best place for many refugees to cross into Europe from Turkey, and beginning in 2013, hundreds of thousands landed on its shores.
The big wave starts 1.5 years ago, which is a very difficult situation because it was something very extraordinary for us to see so many people. It was time that 10,000 people were coming in a day. And it was very difficult because you were going to your house and you will see thousands of people walking and you didn't know how to help. I've met a lot of interesting people from Syria, from Afghanistan, from a lot of places. And I learned about the culture. I tried to make them feel like they were his home here, to make it feel a little bit safe. Το ξέχασες στο μαγαζί. Ευχαριστώ ρε πολύ. Let's start from the beginning. The first 4 months, no one was here. Nothing from the government. Nothing from the MKO, how we call it. The organization who are helping. No one was here. When they started to understand how difficult the things are, people start coming to help the situation. Now things have changed a little bit because this thing influenced the financial, if we can call it, way of the island.
We are here in the near of Mytilene in the social center, it's called, and it's a place where people can come together and where they can get some food, where they can meet each other, where they can have lessons like German lessons, where they can make some project. Yeah, it's a place where people basically just come together. Yeah, the people, they are sleeping in the camps, most of them, some of them in the woods. The camps are like Moria or Karatepe, it's right over here. As I know, I'm not living there, so maybe I have to ask themselves, but it's kind of yeah, it's a great waiting, I think, you know. All in all, it's not good. The conditions in the camps, they are bad. You know, like I said, the life here is very, I don't know if the word exists, monotone?
Yes.
Yeah, monotone here. So something like a concert. Yeah, some events, you know, that are special and that are like colorful. It was fun for them, of course, to freak out and to, especially dancing, you know, move their bodies and hear music, listen to music. It's a very, very important fact, and that's not normal here, you know. So if somebody's organizing that, it's perfect.
Guys, I want to thank you for everything. We had a blast last night. It was an epic night, and I was very happy for Peter. I was watching him smile, and it was the best gift for me because he's trying and he's doing his best.
Here for We're Loud Festival in Athens and kicking off the Athens part of the festival, VOYAGER 8 and NOMOS 751. We close the street, yeah, it's taken over.
I think it's really cool, especially that it's here in Greece. Somehow we don't get that much cool stuff around like Eastern Europe, so this is kind of quite close to us, and it's really nice to seeing everybody, really cool people on the same wavelength, with the same desires and fucking love for cool, kick-ass music. So yeah, it's been a riot. It's been really cool.
What do you think about this festival in Athens, in Greece?
It is fucking cool. It's unbelievable. A lot of cool people around, fantastic bands, and yeah, Sergio, what do you think?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wild. A mess. Complete mess. Yeah, it was cool. Very drunk. A lot of, pogo and stuff. And he broke a window with an elbow, so I think it's enough.
I would like to be longer, to have more cities, maybe more countries, and to do it like 20 days or a month, something that can be going a lot of time every year within different countries. And for me that would be really amazing to have We're Loud in different continents maybe, you don't know.
If you, for example, take a traditional music of Crete, it's very minimal. It's 2 or 3 instruments only, basically. And I think that is that is the thing with us. We only have 2 instruments and our voices.
We direct the performance.
Yes.
We make costumes, hats, whatever.
We do it ourselves. It's all DIY.
From Thessaloniki to Athens, very hard, but we had to do it.
The fest is very good. We don't regret it.
Demos closed?
No, I missed it.
You missed it?
Yes. I missed most of the lives, but
What do you want to hear tonight?
I want to hear Death and the Spits.
I'm Aaron, and I play in Spits. I'm Sean Spitz. I'm the lead guitar player, singer. Basically the leader of the band. Does everything. And I manage the band, and I make sure everything just goes the way I want it. I fishing and hunt. Deer. Pussy. Pussy, Victoria's Secret, vodka, and Jameson. And don't forget Jack Daniels.
Josh, keyboards, Spitz, 39 years old, heart problems.
Show him your setup, Barry. He's not fucking lying. That's like real. That's the real deal.
Overindulgence.
What is it? It's attached to one of your lungs, right?
No, it's just like Steve.
Is there being an interview done without me? The main leader of the band?
So what do you think about the Will Out Fest?
I like it. I like it. I think it's fun. I mean, I don't think you're going to get a lot of Americans coming over here, but because it's expensive. But for Europeans, I think it's great. You know.
Yeah.
What better place to have a festival? Fucking
Yeah, it's better than have it in, I don't know, the Bronx.
It's cool, people are nice so far, friendly, inviting, you know, I don't know, different vibe, good street feel out here.
Food's good. There's lots of cats.
Yeah.
And the cats are friendly. They're like happy.
Hey Tassos, tell me something. I like the new songs.
I don't like it.
I don't like them. You don't like them? No. You like the death?
Yes, that was good. Like, my voice is gone.
Well, you know what? This is our first time being in Greece. We just hit Athens this morning. So far, so good. We've had a great meal. We've had a good sound check. We like the sound. I think we're ready to rock. And it was real nice to have a real Greek salad. I mean, a real Greek salad. We never thought that we would be playing death when we were playing our reggae music. Since 2008, it's been a wild ride. We've been practically all over the world, or a good part of the world. And it's amazing to see the reactions of the fans and the reactions of the people. We give thanks to those bands that did break the so-called color barrier, like Jimi Hendrix, like Living Color, like the Chambers Brothers, like Richie Havens, We give thanks to all those artists who played rock and roll and, like we do, saw rock and roll as a beautiful art form and not a music of one side or one race or one group of people or another. You just see it as beautiful music for what it is.
Good. Anything which focuses on underground music or whatever, not mainstream music, and attracts people from all over the world, I guess it's good. It's my kind of a thing. But I was only in Athens, so I don't know. We played actually today, if you think about it. But yeah, it was really good. The show was really good. People danced and people that learned how to fly. And I think it was really loud, maybe. I don't know. I had a good time. I was pretty drunk by the end of the show.
Mi sarebbe piaciuto molto fare tutto il festival, non solo Atene, perché ho sentito delle gran belle cose di Thessaloniki, di Lesbos, però è andato molto bene. Ieri i Dead hanno spaccato.
That today that we're finishing, I will in my mind is when we will do it again. You know, when is the next time? I hope next year to go to Istanbul also because it was cancelled.
It was amazing. Thessaloniki was really good. Lesbos was amazing and relaxed. And now Athens is full on, but it's good. It's really good. The most beautiful day of my life happened on the trip when we went on the boat.
It's nice because it just feels like it's a really good community. Like meeting people last year and then meeting the same people this year and kind of then making more friends. It's great to see everybody again after 1 year.
It's crazy just to get people from all around the world just to come here and travel to an island, then to Athens, you know, and listen to great bands. I think it's awesome, most of all because Slovenly is like a DIY record label, you know.
You just have the idea, oh, that's a great idea, let's make 10 days of touring with the bands and everybody, you know, this is like a stupid great idea. So.
It's the same situation everywhere, I think. Garage music is not, or punk rock is not a big business. It's about passion and friendly way.
Everybody, at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. And we all want to be able to do what we love, with the people we love, and to support the people that we love. So we know that there's hope for Detroit. We know there's hope for all of Greece. We know that there's hope for every city. And this is what we have to cling on to. And that's why we rock!